Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. It's Tuesday already. Market's looking decent. Better than I expected here. The dollar. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to talk about the dollar today. Dollar's looking strong. It's going to be very, very interesting here. We have some other stuff coming. The Japanese yen as well. And gold is making some interesting moves at this particular moment right now. So we're going to go over it in a second here. I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm excited here. I've been working extremely hard on a lot of different things here. You know, the cryptocurrency course, which is going to be free for everyone practically, is going to come out very, very soon. Okay, this week, probably Thursday. We're going to have our course launching here. I'm excited for that. This is going to be an absolute fantastic piece of value, information that you will definitely use to improve your skills with. Besides that, working very hard also on my new house. That's the second layer. And also on the sidelines, we have our V3 coming soon within our Discord, which is our private group, which is going to be upgraded. And it's going to be launched as well. So a lot of work behind the scenes here. I couldn't do it without our team here. Without my man Thomas and without our guy Zoolander right now. Also, thank you guys so much for the support. You know, this is truly necessary at the moment to build out what we want to build out here. That's why we have a beautiful and amazing team right now as well. So it's gonna be fantastic. Today, we're gonna trade. We're gonna trade. The market's looking a bit better. I'm excited. I think it's better than I expected it to be honest. When talking about the overall market and especially the CPI that's coming tomorrow, which is super important for the dollar as well. I do believe right now that we're going to see some upward momentum for the dollar today, still continuing its trend, due to the fact that, of course, there are many discussions talking about the debt ceiling here. Okay, we're talking about the dollar itself, and it's almost like there's almost like a liquidity crunch right now going on within the actual currency itself here. And of course, we all know what's going on with the government bonds right now and the treasuries in the dollar here of the Federal Reserve. They truly want to increase the debt ceiling, okay? And this is super important right now for us as traders to understand and to be very focused on this right now, because we have one more month to go till the actual outcome of this particular event. Will it take place, yes or no? Jerome Powell in his speech, we already talked about this before. He mentioned already to you guys also when we were watching it live that the government has to pay their bills. Regardless, there is almost no way around it that they have to increase the debt ceiling. And it's kind of ironic that we're kind of so used to it right now, the fact that that's normal, right? That you increase the debt ceiling to then just literally pay back or pay the bills with new debt, all right? Printed money out of nothing, out of thin air, pay back, whatever, to pay the bills. What we can benefit from is the dollar, though. I do expect a little bit of a dollar crunch right now at the moment here. Some upside momentum for the dollar. The dollar is looking relatively strong at the moment from a technical perspective. So, this is something that I have my eyes on right now. This is also the reason why I'm in the swing trade right now of the euro, US dollar. The swing trading channel will be updated also from, within the next 2 weeks in the Discord as well. So if you want to be part of our swing trading channel, you want to get access to it, which is going to be launched in 2 weeks, join our Discord. Links in the description or links in the chat right there. You will find more information about it. For now, before I continue, let's because I'm also in a EURUSD trade, by the way. I'm gonna talk about it in a second here. It's a swing trade, but let's introduce the community first. Besides that, guys, GJ is looking interesting, and gold is starting to come also to some interesting areas right now. So we might see ourselves a trade already very shortly in this stream as well here. Let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have. Amazing. Michelangelo, my man, what's happening? Hope you're doing well. Lawrence, yes sir. Health. Hello Lorenzo, hope you're good, man. Abhishek, hope you're doing good. Anwar, yes sir, amazing. Banjo, my man, what's happening, brother? How are you? Hope you're doing well. How's everything, friend? Still crushing it. Wing Commander, Jonathan is back. Johnny, my man. Thomas. Joey, yes sir. Ardid, David, Dre, what's good, fam? Yes sir. James, Pips, Slasher, Alexon, or Alexon, Joy Benter, Frank, my man, Crefant, Willen, John, Ace, Daily G, says Yo G, what's up? There we go. Beat David, my man. Amazing, guys, amazing. Joshua, amazing. Hope you're doing well. Siux as well, my friend. And Glacia, yes sir. I'm excited for that. So the swing trading is coming soon indeed. So join our Discord. Highly recommend you to join as soon as possible. Our V2 is closed. Unfortunately, there is no more access to it right now at the moment. Okay, even if you want to join, you can't join at this particular moment here. The V2 is closed. The V2 is closed. It's our private group, our private section at the moment. We're going to upgrade, that's why. And for the new people, we will have a new offer coming later in a couple of weeks from now. More information will follow. So yes, guys, coming back to the actual trading charts right here. I have been taking a trade. Let me go over the trade real quick. We are looking at a gold trade very soon, by the way. Maybe GJ, maybe the yen flipping here. Okay, so this is also something that I'm looking for. Just so you know, right there. Okay, very important. Then we have right now at the moment, if you look at the EURUSD, I took a trade in the euro. Okay. By the way, past trades of the last couple of weeks, days. We had been making some good trades here. We lost the EUR/USD trade. We know that we talked about this before. We had this one done earlier. Minus 1,600, plus 1,040, plus 1,500, plus 1,000. Position right now at plus 3,250 unrealized profit right here. Okay. The reason why, well, quickly, if you go to the lower time frame already, this has been taken a couple days ago, by the way, during the open. But you can see it right here. Okay. Pretty straightforward, to be honest. Dollar creating a higher high. Reversing, flipping. Okay. We bounced from the dollar right here in that zone. That's number one. A very, very important confluence right here coming into that zone here internally. Bouncing there, holding very, very strong. The euro gave us a fantastic area of, a fantastic upwards momentum here, upwards trend right there. What happened was eventually we broke it. We came down, we created a massive expansion to the downside. Okay, so that's what eventually happened. We created a massive expansion right there. We came back into that zone. Very straightforward. We entered on that area of supply here on the top. That previous high. Got rejected. Took it. Started to see a kind of a bear pattern getting created, right? More liquidity getting built up here to then take it further down again. Okay, I wanted to go for re-entry. Did not get triggered into my position from there. Unfortunately, I had my re-entry, I believe, around this level right here. Did not get triggered into that position. Entered right there. A stop loss was above that high. Eventually, we broke it. Stop loss right now is there above that particular area. Can already put it a bit lower right now. But we already took some profits already along the way here. So, yeah, decent swing trade. Or intraday trade so far. Could turn into a swing trade here. I like it. I'm going to keep it open for now. I think it is quite significant, quite beautiful setup so far here. Nothing really to do for it at the moment, while the dollar is still looking as strong as it's right now. Okay, so I think this is quite important. The Discord link is expired. Okay, thank you for sharing. Then I will fix this right now. Appreciate it. Let me see if I can change this up real quick, and then we continue with our stream here. Let's see what we have. There we go. There we go. There we go. Should be good. I'll replace it right here in the chat. Let me change it up as well in the actual description as well of the video of the stream. And then we're ready to rock and roll. Okay, beautiful. Gold is looking like it's gonna come down here, guys. Okay, so I'm looking at gold right now at the moment here. We might take an extra short here very, very soon. We're seeing it potentially coming down. Breaking that low that put in that last high. Dollar is looking strong at this particular moment. I think it's kind of clear what we want to do here. We still have some room to go. Even if you look on the 15-minute, I think that we are reaching right now an high here. So it is that we are coming back to a high, but this is not, in my opinion, a very, very strong high here. I think that this is more of a zone that we have to be a little bit aware about. So it requires for us a little bit more patience still to come back down towards the zone to look for the continuation. I think this is maybe the best solution to wait for right now. I think until that moment, I think that the dollar will face some resistance in the short term at this particular moment. Euro, I think that the euro can come down all the way, and I need to zoom out here. I think there is a chance that we can break this particular low. Okay, the 109.4. And actually coming down towards, you know, somewhat a little bit lower towards like the 108.7. That's something that I'm looking for. You know, maybe a little bit higher, the 109. You know, have to see what happens right there. I'm just going to throw my stop loss and see from there what's going on. I think that's the best way to look at it from this specific moment. For gold is still coming up here. I'm not 100% there yet with gold. I think why? Because we're reaching right now at this particular moment an area of resistance right now for the dollar. Okay. So it's not the right moment to enter at the moment here when the dollar is now reaching that zone. If you pull back a little bit, which seems like we could, the gold chart will come up. But from there, we might be able to take a trade for sure, looking at the overall chart here. GJ though, British pound has been extremely strong against other pairs as well. It's losing strength now, a lot. Since yesterday, it started to lose a significant amount of strength. I have my eyes on this one. The euro, of course, we all know that the euro was also in an area of resistance as well. Okay, the euro index, all right, we looked at that one right here. Euro index came into that area of resistance. Another layer for me to enter short on the EURUSD. You know, it's pretty straightforward, right? Euro was in an area of resistance right here on the higher time frame. Dollar came into a significant area of demand on the higher time frame. And we see that alignment, okay? And we looked for the EURUSD lower time frame setup, where it created a lower low, pulled back, retraced, and that was our entry. So it's extremely straightforward. Okay, euro index looking very weak. You know, starting to flip. Dollar starting to flip. Combination of the lower time frame expansion of the euro in combination with the pullback is our trade setup. So these are the type of setups that I do not see every single day. These are the type of setups that I see now and then. Every now and then I take it, I'll find it, and I hold it for a longer period of time, which really benefits, really adds on to my overall profit margins, you know, at the end of the month, for sure. Massive difference. However, when we're trading live on stream, of course, these setups are not always appearing here, okay? That's just what it is. It's truly, you know, something that happens maybe a couple times a month with a couple pairs here. For our strategy that we use on stream, we have another strategy, of course, which is the break of structure, the expansion, and the alignment on the lower time frame. More of a scalping related setup. Sometimes this turns into a day trade as well. So that's what we're doing here. Okay, price action has to be good. The market has been a little bit nasty last couple of days. I think you guys experienced the same thing here. But overall, I'm starting to see a lot more potential again for the you know, in general in the market right now. Just waiting for the CPI to be over, and I think that's the moment when we can start really like benefiting again here. Until the debt ceiling is increased, I think we will experience you know, a little bit of an unstable volume as well. Okay. Any questions before we continue? Let me know. Why don't you move your stop loss on the EURUSD down? Yeah, I definitely could do it already right now. I definitely could. However, I don't have seen a significant retest yet. I don't have seen a significant, you know, this is a kind of a longer term setup I'm looking for. I have not seen a significant retest yet, coming back into that zone and then coming back down, right? So I'm waiting for more of a more bigger pullback, if you know what I mean. Pardon. Coming back up. Coming back up and then coming back towards that zone right there in the top, you know, to then get a rejection, to then, you know, coming down towards the levels that I'm personally looking for, right? That's kind of the major difference here. By the way, guys, we're gonna have a giveaway very, very soon. Okay, we're doing the giveaways always. We're giving away $100 a stream. We're gonna give away one at 500 likes. So let's get these likes up as well. I will create a poll very, very soon to announce this officially. But let's get it going. Like the stream, so we can move forward from there. Lorenzo, taking out the liquidity always works. Nothing works always. Okay. Nothing always works here. Keep that in mind. If everything always would work, then everyone would make money. So I do like to use liquidity as a major source of a major confluence when looking at the market. 100%. What I like even more than liquidity is the expansion. All right, a massive expansion into either direction. I don't care if it's up or down. All right, I do like expansions. I do like that reaction here. For example, with the EURUSD right now, that's an amazing example here. Okay, we started to come up. We had a bunch of liquidity built below. That's where the first like more of liquidity comes into play here. We break that trend line. Massive expansion. All right, very aggressive, very rapidly expanding to the downside. That's what I'm like, hey, yes, perfect. That's what we need. Because now we can retrace. And now we can look for entry. And that is our entry right there. Okay. So an expansion is what we're looking for. You know, sometimes it's consolidation, expansion, retracement, continuation. Sometimes it's the consolidation and then immediate retracement. And then the continuation. Okay. It depends what we are currently looking for and how we're trading it here. So yes, really, really amazing. Amazing, amazing. Hi Lorenzo, does taking out liquidity always works? No, we just answered that one. Please enter in gold. For now, gold is not what I'm looking for here. I mean, it's starting to look nice, but the dollar needs to cool down a little bit more. I think we're not there yet. I think we're gonna come down a bit. We're gonna cool down, as you guys can see already here on the 1 minute chart. Look at it. Look at what we're building right now. You know, this is definitely not looking for shorts for gold right now. In my opinion, longs are also not really the solution either at the moment, right? Because you broke an internal low. So if this breaks, we're gonna immediately come back up again for gold here. So that's why I'm a bit careful with this particular setup right now, because I think it's important to wait for that particular move. Hope you are good, big man, and the new house is doing well. Yes, thank you, man. The new house is doing fantastic. Appreciate it. Short gold, for sure. Meter is running. I have my eyes on the short on gold, but if the dollar is looking this right now and it's potentially coming down here, then my suggestion is to be patient with gold right now, at this particular moment. Okay, my suggestion. If the dollar decides to come down, then the money will flow out to the dollar. It'll go in something else. Could be gold. Could be the stock market. Let's see what else we have. We have the yen still coming down here. The GJ is starting to look better right now. I'm starting to like this a lot here. I see some potential in these particular shelves. Let's also look at this trading dollar against the Japanese yen as well. Gonna set an alert right there. For now. As we get rejected here, the Australian dollar is very, very interesting at the moment. Bro, please look at USD for buys. Approaching 4-hour support, yes. We are in sales right now. Okay, but we might be coming up to that zone very, very soon as well. The dollar is now also doing the same thing here. So I think you're onto something. Okay, I'm going to keep my short open. Might take a long against my short as well later. We might take this together indeed. I see some potential there if the dollar decides to pull back right now, which it seems like it's doing already. Look at that reaction here. Okay, this is good. This is good to see. This is very good to see here. Gold is not really moving while the dollar is coming down. Mr. LC, is that coffee or some energy, tea or drink? And are you going to do a tour of your house for some motivation? This is tea. And I'm definitely going to do a house tour. Yes, sir. Absolutely, my friend. I will definitely do so. It's going to be amazing. I'm excited to share with you guys a lot more about my life right now. Like, I'm fixing a couple of things here. Okay. My cement bed is almost done. Not joking. We'll show you guys some more about my house very, very soon. Beautiful house. It's gonna be amazing. I'm extremely excited to actually have a house right now that is, you know, your style, your taste. You can change it up the way you want to. I think that's, yeah, it's a nice motivation for sure. Gonna be good. Gonna be good. Really, really cool. Trading, guys. Trading. I love trading. Crypto, regardless of the market, soon will be super clear when we release that masterclass, that course for free. Okay. You guys are gonna love it, man. You guys are absolutely gonna love it. If you understand it and you practice it, I believe you're gonna make some good money. I truly believe you're gonna make a lot of money with it. Because I just know that not many people are trading this way. And I think you definitely have an edge here. Completely different than Forex. Still supply and demand. I'm gonna open the dollar real quick as well right now. Keep a close eye on the dollar. Keep a close eye on the euro. We might be able to see pullback here. Might be able to take a long trade right there. Dollar needs to come down. Needs to get rejected here. Let's go to the 5 minute. There we go. Gonna be a long stream today, guys. I want to get some trades going here. Small trades, but I want to get some trades going today. Definitely. Okay, yeah, we're facing serious rejection right now. We're reaching a serious zone right now in the 3 minute. Same for the euro. We're reaching a 30-minute area of demand right here. Okay. 30-minute area of demand. This particular candle structure right there. You see that we're already bouncing from it a little bit. Some buyers are stepping in at the moment. The question is it going to be enough? We're going to find out very, very soon here. Waiting for the 1 minute expansion. Continuation. And boom. We have our setup right there. Gonna be good. Analysis, a lot more crypto. It's fun for sure. We'll definitely do so. We'll still separate things between Forex and crypto. Definitely. But not 100%. We're gonna go and dive deep very, very soon here. Because I just know the potential it has for you guys to make some money there. With the right approach, obviously. So super important. Gold seems like it's looking to come down here yet. I'm not there yet. The reason why is the dollar. Dollar is in resistance. Okay. If the dollar is coming down, it's not going to benefit us with gold here. And you see it already right now. You know, gold is still not, you know, people are anticipating that it comes down right now. But it's not reacting the way we want it to react yet. It's not there yet completely. Christian says a natural gas swing trade. We can talk about it later indeed. I'm talking about it indeed. Was thinking about it. Look at the USD in the VIX. Yes, have a look at the VIX as well. But guys, look at the euro in general, okay? Look at what the euro has been doing, guys. This is super important, okay? We might be able to look at it on the fixed range profile, I'm not sure. Yes, I think so. There we go. A value area low on the weekly time frame of the euro index, okay? You might be able to make some serious money right now with the euro. And euro pairs, okay? You're just looking for the contrast. So, if the euro is weak, what else than the euro is, you know, what is less weak than the euro? That's like the question you need to ask yourself. What is less weak than the euro? And you will get an answer here. Okay? The euro is not looking good right now. We're actually, or we looked fantastic for a long period of time. We came back down. We had a disaster with the euro, remember? $1 was, or no, what? 1 euro was 91, you know, dollar cents or something like that. Crazy. Never happened before. We came back up all the way after that. All right, roughly 8 months right now straight. Continue base to the upside. Right now, we are back at that whole range. That accumulation. Again, we always use the same concept here on our streams when we're talking about the higher time frame. And what is that? It's consolidation. It's the expansion. It's the retracement. Again, it keeps repeating itself over and over and over again. So this is the consolidation. This is the expansion. This is the retracement. The higher the time frame, the more reliable it is. The more efficient it's gonna be. So when you see this, okay, trust me, look at weakness in the euro right now. Look at the weaker euro pairs. Look at potential weakness in euro setups, euro trades, you might be able to make some good money this next couple, or the next, let's say, month or so. Okay? I do believe that. So focusing on the euro, you know, short against the euro here. You know, whatever it is, it could be any particular pair that is, or any particular currency that is stronger than the euro, you know, can be beneficial here. The dollar for sure. That's why we took the dollar here. That's why we shorted it from the top. Okay, that was the main reason. Right now, the question is, okay, what other potential pairs can be interesting to short against the euro here? Could it be the euro Australian dollar? Maybe. Could it be the euro Japanese yen? Potentially. Okay. This is what we're trying to figure out right now. We might scale up our position from there. So far, euro is getting rejected pretty significant. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. And gold right now is retracing while the dollar is looking is creating a new higher high. So this is important. This is good. That's right. That's pretty decent. Let me set up the giveaway real quick. Boom. Okay. Man, a Euro USD trade is beautiful. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yes, you know, the perfect combination. Higher time frame rejection on the Euro index. Higher time frame bounce of the dollar. Lower time frame execution of the trade. Could it be better? Okay. Waiting for that expansion. Waiting for that retracement. That expansion is where people usually do not have the patience for. All right. If you trade supply and demand, or SMC, or whatever it is, that expansion is where, you know, where you get tested for real. You know, this is truly where you make, you know, the most money here. When you see a massive expansion, and you're patient for that massive expansion, usually that's what you need to have. It's a significant structure break, right, to the downside here, creating multiple lows, coming back up. Of course, this is gonna be an extremely strong high now. So any pullback there is a no-brainer to get in, you know, get out, and turn this into a particular setup here. So far it's running, I believe. I need to see here. A 20-to-1. A 20-to-1 here. That's pretty decent. No, that's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. So we're getting back on track with this second account here. I have a couple of accounts that I have right now. Split it up. Okay. I manage you know, multiple accounts, multiple different purposes for each account. Sometimes some are just swing trades. Some are just like scalping. You know, is a scalping account that I have as well, a portfolio that I use only for scalps, and I try to really separate these stuff as well. But not every swing trade, that's the problem. Not every swing trade turns into a swing trade. You know, there are many swing trades that I have to close earlier due to a change of trend or direction or whatever it is right here. So yeah, part of the game here. Okay. What are we looking for right now? Well, I'm looking just for a small short-term bounce so we can trade it live on stream here. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a bounce that we can trade and we can leverage right here. Hello, Lorenzo. I have a question for you. I know you personally like to scalp, but do you think swing trading is just as good or better? Man, you know what? It's a good question because, like, you know, on stream, of course, you guys want to see, of course, that we take a lot of trades here. And I know, me too. I love trading. But I have noticed sometimes that I'm just focusing on swing trade that I make the same amount of money. with a lot less headache. So, I mean, you know, the question is, or the answer to your question is, no, it's not better. It saves you some gray hairs in the future. Okay? That's what I think definitely will be the case here. But hey, we're going to trade regardless because we want to stream and we want to trade together. So we're gonna trade and scalp as much as possible if we see the opportunities in the market, obviously. Okay? That's pretty much what it is. If you're seeing the opportunities, we take it on stream. That's why I'm here. I'm here for the next few hours. Get a trade, we get a trade. Until that moment, good vibes is all we need right now. All right? Good vibes is all we need. Can you look at the Euro Canadian dollar? Yes, sir, we can. Definitely. Euro Canadian dollar is actually a prime example of what I mean. Canadian dollar has been doing good. Why? Let me go back to another chart right now real quick. Oil has been, you know, performing a little bit. It has been coming down, but it's starting to look a little bit better. I'm starting to like oil a little bit more right now. This will be beneficial for the Canadian dollar. The correlation with the Canadian dollar and oil is very strong. So if you know that the Euro index is weak and oil is relatively strong or looking better, then the Euro Canadian dollar is an easy short. Okay? Happened there as well. By the way, until the top. You saw that expansion, massively creating a lower low. It's super straightforward, but it happened as well. Look how clean it is, guys. How clean is that setup? People that say that supply and demand doesn't work or SMC doesn't work, you know, are a little bit crazy. Just a little bit in this case here. Because look at the massive expansion, the pullback. You know that the euro is weak. You know that the oil is looking better. You came back, tapped into the zone. Solid risk management. You don't have to risk that much per trade. And you're going to be completely fine. And you're going to make some money here. So yeah, no, I like it. I think the continuation is good. I think you just need to be waiting for a continuation of a chart. So you need to wait for a pullback. And looking for the continuation. I think on the higher time frame, this is a daily chart. We have a long way to go here. Okay? Let me tell you that. In my opinion, I think that we are going to see at least a significant pullback here. We have been coming up, you know, for I don't know how long, specifically here. But many full moons, okay? We have been coming up for many moons here. Around, yeah, literally 17.5%. Okay. You know, for the last like 9 months or so. Which is a lot in the Forex industry, or the Forex market right here. So right now you see that we are coming down. We saw the rejection, we're coming down here. Just wait for pullback. Wait for pullback, look for the continuation. I do believe that the euro will remain weaker in the next coming weeks ahead of us here. Yes. So look for shorts right now. At the moment, I do not see a direct setup. But wait for some sort of pullback and you will find one at some point. Let's do a couple more if you guys want to right now. Braveheart says, watching from my sunbed by the pool here in Spain. Shout out to you. What a life. What a life, my man. Bali is raining. Bali is raining a lot. What do you think of the Nasdaq and the US30? Yes. Let's do that. Euro buys, we're waiting for it. Not now at the moment. You see clearly that we're getting rejected. We're creating a lower low here. The dollar is coming actually up right now pretty strong. So we have nothing to really see here at the moment. Okay. Next one. US30. Makes some more sense here. I was looking at the VIX. The volatility index, guys. You know it. One of our favorites. Alright. Like a true game change for the VIX to break will be the 1962. That's kind of the level that truly will determine the flip of the indices in my opinion. Until that moment, will get rejected by or will constantly face resistance from this initial zone here. If you go to the 15-minute time frame, that means that you will see that every single moment that you come into that zone, you will get it rejected, or you will almost get rejected at this level here. And again, this is the case. So this is a massive area of resistance that you need to break. At this particular moment, you're ranging. You're ranging a lot here, okay? Right now, in the last, let's say, 15 minutes or the last 30 minutes, we came up, okay? So that means probably that the indices right now are coming down a little bit, okay? On the lower time frame. I need to check this real quick. But the dollar coming up and the VIX coming up like that, yeah, indices should be coming down, all right? We're seeing this coming down right now. We're seeing the Nasdaq coming down more. And we're seeing the US 30 actually looking stronger. Very, very interesting here. Okay, so it's definitely the Nasdaq that is getting hit the hardest right now at the moment. All right, the tech is getting hit very significantly here. So what is interesting about that? And let me go back here and let's go to the hourly chart. And let's start with the Nasdaq then. Is that we're reaching now a very critical zone, which is right here in this level. But the price action is absolutely looking like garbage in my opinion right now. If this is the regular price action on the Nasdaq, I would never trade it. However, this is just part of the game. And this is what usually tends to happen when you are consolidating like this for a long period of time, as well as the dollar doing the same thing. Okay, you will see this type of price action in market structure, but this is garbage, in my opinion. Okay, this is not looking good whatsoever. No clean price action, no clean movements. It's really up and down. Nobody really knows what's happening in the market in general, right? Anyone that can now identify exactly what's going to happen in the next 6 months is, in my opinion, wrong, regardless. Okay, you can have a little bit of luck and be right on your end here, but it requires a ridiculous amount of skill now to determine what's going to happen in the next 6 months, in my opinion. With not knowing what the debt ceiling will be, okay? Not knowing what the geopolitical situation will be. Not knowing what the inflation numbers will be. Like there are, not knowing what the unemployment claims will be and what the technological advantage of AI will do in the next year or so. Like all of these things are coming together right now. Keep in mind, it's going to be extremely hard. So in the short term, it's looking more bearish than bullish. Okay, same for the volatility index. If we come down here and we bounce from this particular zone right now, and we start to consolidate and accumulate more in this schematic, if you can call it this way here, then I do believe if you break out of that zone right here at 90.62, then I'm going to be extremely bearish on the stock market for a longer period of time, especially if the actual dollar itself is also consolidating or moving up here. Okay, instant short for me for the Nasdaq and the S&P 500 potentially. The US 30 I have to see right now, looking actually much stronger than the others. You know, the top 30 is holding much better than the rest of the index. But overall, I think that we can wait for a short-term price action right now. In my opinion, it's important to wait until you break it. Until that moment, you might be able to look for some very lower time frame scalp setups, but I'm not right now liking what I see currently because it's actually coming back down a bit. But do we want a long here? No. We also do not want a long in this particular situation. We see this happening right there. Okay, definitely not what we're looking for at the moment here. So if you go back to the weekly or the 3 daily, you understand why I'm saying this here. Okay, this is the exact reason. A 3 daily area of supply right there. The previous high created a lower low. We're right now tapping into that zone. Of course, it's not looking strong. Of course, I'm not going to long from here. We're only going to look for shorts. And if you look for shorts, we're looking for the right shorts. We're waiting for the right moment. It requires a little bit more patience. And the only pace I'm waiting for is on the 50-minute chart, a breakout or seeing a breakout of the volatility index coming up here. That will be me a trigger to go short in the Nasdaq, for example. I hope that makes sense. Thank you for your question, my friend. GT1 says US today, risk off mood, equity futures down, US dollar bullish, gold down with risk off market news. Japanese yen, Bank of Japan saying that the YCC could end its price target if met. Or if it's met. Okay, yeah, interesting. Thank you for sharing. You can definitely see this happening right now with the dollar here. Bowser. The myth. Hope you're doing well, friend. Okay, dollar's coming up. I'm gonna go back into gold right now. Okay. Euro is not there yet. Euro is just coming down. Okay. So we keep stick with the euro right now for the at the moment. Nothing to see here. No trade to take at this particular moment here yet. Yeah, let's see how we develop here with the euro over time. All right, could be in the next hour. We could suddenly flip out of nowhere. We have the New York Stock Exchange opening very soon. So yeah, be aware. Once this is done, we're probably gonna see, or we could see a lot more volume coming into the market, and therefore a lot more price action happening as well. Euro is looking so weak, guys. Take advantage of higher time frame rejections as well. My suggestion is always to just not avoid the weekly time frame. Yes, you can execute your position on the 5 minute, but just not avoid the weekly time frames in general. Okay, because they're so beautiful and so fantastic and so efficient when trading. Okay, it's all about timing. I know it's boring and it takes a long period of time, but the most and the biggest trades that I've taken by far started at the weekly, coming down to the 5 minute or even the 1 minute chart here. Started at weekly. Okay, so weekly rejections or bounces are extremely valuable when trading. Okay, especially when you trade supply and demand and you understand the SMC game a little bit here. Okay, don't avoid only the or don't only use the 1 minute. Also try to look at the weekly, in my opinion, and then scale down. You will find these golden nuggets, these beautiful setups once in a while that outperform your other 20 trades. Okay, easily. For now, dollar is looking better. It's starting to pop. It's starting to break this high here. I'm starting to like it more and more right now. This is a significant bounce here to the upside. We saw already that this particular candle structure was a fantastic candle to look out for. I really like it. So that's very nice. Very clean. Let's go back to the other one. Let's put the dollar here. Let's set an alert for gold right there. That's done. Okay. Alert is set. Yen rejection right there. Super good. Yeah, okay. Yen here. GJ there. Are we getting in any trade? I hope so. I hope so. Okay. Yeah, for gold, in my opinion, right now, it's starting to look better. It's starting to look great. There is a bunch of liquidity here. Okay, built up for gold. Look at this trend line in general here right now for gold. And this is basic trend lines right there. Okay. We're reaching that zone right now. We are coming towards that level. We have taken out all these previous highs here. So if we are now coming down and we're breaking lows here, this is starting to look like more of a, a bear, a bear trap or whatever it is. Sorry, a bear trap. A lot of liquidity built up underneath. I don't know why I forgot this word. Anyways, this is what I do believe is important to look at right now. The dollar needs to keep moving. And gold needs to break below, but in 20 minutes we're gonna have the exchange here, opening. So I do believe that we are coming extremely close right now towards a massive amount of volume coming into the market. And I think that that gold, will react very strong to this as well. So bear flag, yes, thank you so much. So right now, it's actually not really bear flag because we already created a lower low. But anyways, there is a bunch of liquidity below here, okay? That has to be taken out in my opinion. So yeah, shorting gold from that particular low is in my opinion something that I'm definitely looking at. That's the low to look out for because of the fact that the liquidity there below is there. And you know what the market does, it tends to not leave liquidity below. Or it tends to not leave liquidity behind, I can better say. Okay. So yeah, I'm starting to like it here. Euro, man. Euro is dumping very, very significant. So yeah, either gold has to break that low, and we're going to look for sells below it. Pretty straightforward. Dollar needs to then break, of course, or continue its journey to the upside here. But look at the dollar as well. And look at what the dollar has been building. Look at that. Look at what the dollar has been building right now. Okay, keep in mind, tomorrow, CPI. Okay. Usually what tends to happen during a CPI, we work towards something. So we're building a tremendous amount of liquidity. We'll wait for a major news event. And boom. We take it out. And what do we see? Dollar building a tremendous amount of liquidity right now on the higher time frame. Gold. Also, however, the problem is right now, the dollar is sooner or later reaching this zone here. Okay. And it's an important zone. We're almost there. So the New York Stock Exchange Open will determine what we do with gold today. That's pretty much it. It's the timing that we're waiting for. And this is how we will find out exactly what we can do with gold potentially. Do you think that Bitcoin is going to go down or up? I think it's going to go down. I do believe it's going to go down. Yes, sure. By the way, guys, I'm excited to show you soon what I'm creating here. But you guys will like it. You guys will love it. It's gonna be for free, okay? You can sign up through the Bitcoin link here. Put $100 on it. It's your own money. You can do whatever you want with that money. But you will get access to my course here, my cryptocurrency course. I'm super excited.
Yes, and welcome to the cryptocurrency correlation strategic masterclass by myself, Lorenzo Corrado. I'm extremely excited, and the reason why I'm extremely excited is always when I discover something which I know not many people are actually using.
If you like it, if you're interested in it, if you want to get my free course that will change your life potentially, then smash that like button or press a 1 in the chat.
Everyone knows already, you know, something copied from another dude that knows something from another guy, and so on and so on. No, I'm here to try to give you through the things that I personally discover myself.
Okay, gonna be amazing. Gonna be amazing, trust me. I put a lot of work in it, put a lot of effort in it, and not just in the course creation, all right? That's the easy part. No, gathering the information and everything that I need to know to make sure I'm not bluffing. That like what I'm sharing with you guys is first of all, unique, okay? That you didn't hear that shit from somebody else already beforehand, all right? Because I'm not into that type of stuff as much anymore. I want to give something new. I want to bring something to the table that it's gonna be just very, very awesome here, okay? So I'm excited for that, okay? Yes, you made it. Welcome to the first... I cannot chat too much yet. I cannot chat too much yet. It's gonna be a variety of different lessons. Yeah, you will love it. What did you say about the $100? Yes, so what we're going to offer, and the offer will officially come here very, very soon here, but, you know, you can sign up to one of our links in our Discord, in our community. It's either going to be Bybit or Bitcat link. You put $100 on that account. It's your money. You can do whatever you want with that money. But that gives you grants you access to the course, because I know you have money to trade with. You are potentially, taking it actually serious. You want to practice with that money to actually experiment it. So what I'm actually doing is I want to see that you have $100 on your account. I'll give you the course and I'll give you all the information. I'll tell you exactly what to do with that money. Yeah, literally. With all the details in the course as well. So you can then experiment for yourself to see if it works or not. More information will follow. Will follow later here. All right, let me put on waiting for sales, potential sales. New York NS. There we go. Is the crypto course going to be posted on YouTube? No. It's going to be in Discord in a secret channel. So you need to be a part of... you need to have signed up with that link. IHAP says US dollar Japanese yen sells. You can check it out in a second here. Pancho says, hello, just entered. I miss you all and missed being here. Welcome, my man. Hope you're doing well. Anyone catch Pepe? Who's training Pepe, ladies and gentlemen? Because that's the moment, when your grandmother knocks on the door. I heard about Pepe. Hey, that's a good moment to start to get into crypto again. Okay, awesome. Yeah, the volatility index. If you break that high, we probably will short the Nasdaq, and if you break that low of gold, we probably will short gold. It's pretty straightforward here in this session. If something happens in between, who knows? We're gonna find out here. I took already $1,000 out of this position for the euro. Just take some money out. Of course, I'm not selling too much yet. I'm waiting. Because I know this can turn into a very big trade. Especially if you go on the daily. You know what I'm talking about here. Look at that. I mean, the potential is absolutely massive. Okay. But still, I wanted to make some money over it. Obviously. A little bit. So we actually, make sure that, I made some money regardless of the outcome. Okay. The last thing that I don't like is make a lot of money and then not taking at least a little bit of profit to then lose it all. These are the most annoying things here. This is actually one of my biggest mistakes at the beginning of my trading career. Is, when in profit, not taking profits. Okay. Seems easy, just take profits, but it was not easy for me. It was not easy for me. Absolutely not. Okay? It was definitely not easy. Waiting for the studio tour. Yes, coming. Definitely, man. Is your course going to be multiple lessons? Yes, multiple lessons. I think it's like gonna be like 3 hours of material. That's my goal, to keep it within 3 hours. I don't know what God will bless you with, but I hope you will be blessed. I'm already blessed, my man. Thank you so much. I wish the same for you. Absolutely. Yeah, Lorenzo, I've been learning SMC and applying what I've learned on the charts, but I've not completed learning everything in SMC. Is that the reason that it's affecting my trading now? Could be the reason. Could definitely be the reason, yeah. It's hard to say. It's really hard to say and give you an answer. That's the reason, because I don't know exactly what you know, what you don't know. But yeah. The data that you create or generate should give you the answer already. That's what I think. But at least you are applying what you learn, which is a very good thing. You know, some people are just too long sticking in their theory, and other people are way too practical, right? They're not into learning at all. They just want to go for it. So it's good that you applied, though. I do like it. Bro, which link to sign up? Links in the description. In Discord, you can find it as well. 2 links, I believe. The BitCat link is one of them. And the other one is a Bybit link. However, the Bybit link right now is KYC mandatory. Okay, they changed it since yesterday. So I think a lot of people will move from exchanges now, from Bybit to another exchange, due to the fact that KYC is mandatory right now. A lot of people cannot do the KYC, okay, especially if you're from the United States. So yeah, that requires the BitCat, which is no KYC requirement up to $400,000 a day. And I assume that that should be good enough. And Lorenzo, at what age did you start trading? Around 23? 22, 23. How much do you suggest taking off the table as profits? In this case, I only took out like 25%. But usually I take out a little bit more. You know? But it depends on the risk to reward you're going for. It's variable. There's no static amount of money you should take out. But TP1 could be around 30%. There's nothing wrong with that on average. Otherwise, do you think gold making market maker someone under 1 hour? I do believe that gold, and this is what we're waiting for right now, is waiting for that break of that low here. Okay, and if it doesn't happen today, guys, it's gonna happen tomorrow. So either today or tomorrow we're gonna sell gold. Okay, that's what I do believe. Same as what we did with the Nasdaq. Remember, we were talking about this before. We had that massive Nasdaq trade. We made around $10,000 on that Nasdaq trade last week with the FOMC. It's actually very similar to what I see now for gold. So yeah, it requires a little bit of patience, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Right now, we're seeing that we're holding here. We need to break that low, for sure. What if I KYC with a BitCat account? How can I generate crypto course Bybit? Oh, just says Lorenzo, can you take please a look at GU? Yes, I will look at it. We're gonna have a couple of exchanges running. So it's not only gonna be one, so you can choose later on. Once it's released, we have a couple more options as well. Yeah, it seems like the dollar is getting ready here. Dollar is coming up, but the New York Stock Exchange, guys, is opening in 7 minutes. We could flip out of nowhere. Okay, so be aware of that. That's why we're waiting for the open in 5 minutes. 6 minutes to go. We can wait 5-6 minutes here, no problem. Because I do believe that the retracement is potentially coming here. And if that happens, then I maybe will have a look at the EURUSD here, a kind of a pullback, short-term pullback here. As we have not been coming up ever since that moment right there, okay? So we might see ourselves catching a short-term bounce, a scalping trade here. Also have a look at the Nasdaq and the volatility index here. The Nasdaq is super important right now. Major resistance, okay. Definitely not long here. I can highly recommend you to not long. Shorting is a matter of time here. That's what I think will happen. This is a nice area to look out for. So gold, you know, and the Nasdaq. Any info about GJ? Yes, sir. Okay. So just for you guys to know, we are in the EURUSD trade. We are looking at gold. And we are looking at potentially the Nasdaq here. Let's look at GJ. So then right now at the moment you see that the yen is kind of bouncing from the zone. Yet this is not an internal high. It's not a significant high. I think we're going to break this low. However, right now we're seeing a short-term bounce. Not really surprising here. Coming down a bit. We're coming up a little bit. It's interesting. It's looking interesting though. If I'm looking at the 30-minute, of course we know what's going on here. We're seeing a 15-minute rejection. We tapped into it twice. The last time we tapped into it, we got rejected pretty significant right here. Again, why? We had the expansion, right? The expansion is the magic sauce. Because that's the price action you need for good trades. Setups, out of my personal experience. I've seen it many times before. Where you come up, you expand very quickly, then your real move happens. Okay? Why? People get trapped here. People get trapped, alright? People go long here, they see the massive candle, price immediately reverses onto them, they're still in their position. The moment it comes back up, they're like, phew, break even. Other people know that, go short. So, because there was also massive price action here, a lot of orders were left unmitigated. They come back up to pick out these orders and then come down. So right now with the yen, in my opinion, it's just a matter of time before we see a continuation to the downside. This is what I would prefer to see. And GJ will then continue its trend here, in my opinion, back up here right now. We are already bouncing. We have already been bouncing here. We have been coming down already for a while. We came back down towards this zone. Right there. Fantastic candle structure right there in the middle. Right there. Tap into that zone. Create an internal higher high. Okay, important. Why? Expansion to the upside. Higher high created. Now coming back down. It seems like we're getting ready to make moves here. Okay, and if you draw a trend line, I think this is something that will become more and more interesting, especially when you get rejected by it again. And sooner or later, you know, you're gonna just continue, and then potentially we're gonna break out, and it aligns with the yen. You know, looking for a lower low, tap into that zone, and we're gonna go potentially long on the British pound against the yen here. So yes, do you use trend lines? Sometimes use trend lines. I do like it still to use it. However, yeah, of course, supply and demand is our everything, right? It's usually what we use the most. Lorenzo, what broker do you use for Forex right now? BlueBerryMarkets on MetaTrader. And on TradingView, I use BlueBerryMarkets right now. There was a mistake with the BlueBerryMarkets, a glitch, so be careful around major news events. Set a stop loss and you should be good. For the rest, it's pretty decent. I'm not an affiliate, by the way, so I have nothing to sell you. Volatility index. Nasdaq, yeah, we have 1 more minute to go. 1 more minute to go here. Let's see what will happen with gold right now. I think that's the most important chart to look at. Let's see what we have. 1 minute to go. If we see a flip, if we see it coming down, then it's going to be very, very interesting here. For the volatility index, of course, we want to break that high. We want to break out of this whole range, okay? What do we want to see? Expansion. We want to look for the expansion here. If you see the expansion, we're going to find probably something nice here for the Nasdaq coming our direction as well. Euro is still tanking. Might be seeing a rejection or like short-term whatever pullback here. I might counter trade my trade here. So yeah, let's see what happens. I'm gonna stream for a while today, so we will catch a beautiful trade. Tomorrow CPI. We're gonna trade CPI, by the way. If you're not familiar with news, be very careful. Super volatile. Super risky. Never trade with something that you cannot afford to lose. In general, don't do that at all. But yeah. CPI is going to be extremely important, and it's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good when looking at the data here, okay? It's not looking good. Okay, we have the open. Volatility index coming up. There we go. Want to break out? Nasdaq? Time to come down here. Patience. We're tapping into that zone. We're seeing a lot of rejection points here. Gold is not really moving at the moment yet. It's actually holding in this area of the month right now. A lot of people are selling right now. I know that. Everyone is thinking about selling gold here. Yet, we are holding in this zone right now. Let's see what the dollar is doing at the moment while the open is here. Okay, it's starting to cool, slow down a little bit. Not much, a little bit. How much of your analysis would say it's technical and how much is fundamental? I would say 90-10. Because what are the fundamentals right now? There are no fundamentals anymore. It's like fundamentals are destroyed. Okay? All the fundamentals that we usually look at. Unemployment rate, the inflation, the CUT data, the gross domestic product. Okay? The interest rates, all of that, it was very useful at the beginning, a year, like let's say 7-8 months ago, okay, where we could use the interest rates as an amazing fundamental confluence, because we just started to increase these interest rates right now. But at the moment, it has pretty much no effect anymore on the price or on the pricing itself. All the fundamentals are broken. So yeah, the technicals is definitely what keeps me up. Right now, and what keeps me profitable. And I'm mostly talking about the macro technicals, especially. Okay, weekly, daily, and so on and so on. The trades that we take on on stream, of course, also. But the majority of the profits are still coming from, in my opinion, I would say the higher time frame setups. But hey, profits are profits. Waiting for the volume to kick in still for gold. Waiting for the volume to kick in for the dollar here. The volatility index has been creating a massive move to the upside during the open. However, it's not pushing through, which we truly want to push through. That's why I'm saying, okay, that's why we're not going short here already, because we have this zone still to break. In the meantime, keep a close eye on the euro as well here. Might be taking a trade against it. What is the essential difference between the Volks and the VIX? Nothing spectacular. The Volks has a little bit more liquidity because it's related to the futures market. That's the only reason. It's pretty much the same thing. Less gaps. Flawless L says, remember me. I think so. Yeah. I think so. I'm actually very good at names usually. Big 3 Hamdoku. Hey Lorenzo, brother, nice. Schultes, what is that? Naspant is gold going back up. Yeah, people are selling gold right now. It's still there in that area of the month. Why? Well, we have created a higher high, right? So we have created a significant higher high. So of course we're gonna hold here. It's we're at least we're giving us, you know, more potential to hold right now at the moment. That's why I didn't want to sell it here. Okay? Because of that. I want to see this low getting broken. If this low is getting broken and we close below it, I'm only to sells right now for gold. So that's definitely what I'm looking for. Waiting for a lower low, breaking it, sells for gold. Absolutely. Look at the liquidity is built up below. It's fantastic. Looks amazing. But a significant higher high and a lower low is always what I'm looking for. But a higher high, this could easily be a higher low. Right? Especially right now. If the dollar decides to come down here. Amir says, I'm feeling good every time you catch a good trade, even if I'm not in myself. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Well, with the euro right now at the moment, guys, we could see something happening very soon because we are in an important level. This is only 15 minutes. We are now bouncing from an important level right here. We are at a 24R. However, if we break an internal high and the dollar starts to come down here because the New York Stock Exchange has opened, so we might be able to flip a little bit, you know, in the short term. We might be seeing or catching ourselves a nice little long here, like a nice scalp long to the upside. Look at what we're doing already. We're starting to consolidate a little bit. I start to like what I see here. So let's see the dollar and let's see if the dollar can come down. Not gonna sell my short because we are still in a, you know, we still have a very, very short bias overall. Okay. Yeah, this could be the moment. We're gonna see a little bit of a pullback here. Now it's starting to look good. Well, not for our initial trade, but for a potential trade for us right now. It's starting to look very, very nice. Starting to lose strength here. With the dollar. Okay, euro is potentially making a short-term bounce here. Negative correlation between the euro index and dollar is very strong, very good. Checked it out this afternoon. So, no. If the dollar decides to pull back a little bit, it will benefit the euro. We can make a potential setup here. Hey bro, hope you're well. What lot size will you enter in the hedge? Not that much. I mean, yeah, we'll find out. We'll see. We'll see. It's you know, it's just gonna be a short-term trade regardless. I'm just gonna risk and treat it like a normal trade. Because I'm already pretty deep in profits, like already from a significant amount of time here. Right, look at that. So no, there is no need for it to you know treat it like an hedge against my initial position. I just treat it as a separated trade, risking 0.5% or something in that matter. Okay, gold is holding here. Wait for now. I think a lot of people are in sells right now. Who is in sells for gold? Let me know, because I saw a lot of people talking about it today, or just now. There we go. I think we're getting somewhere with the euro. There we go. Strong expansion. There we go, we're breaking. Yeah, dollar, there we go. That's what we want to see here. So dollar. So we peaked, okay? We came, New York Stock Exchange opened. And we came down. We reversed. And let's see if the dollar can break that low. I want to see a serious flip here, okay? It's important to wait for that serious flip that we're looking for. Because we're reaching this whole area of resistance right now. It's gonna align very well with the dollar breaking this particular level. I can tell you that already. So some paces will be fine. So we'll be good. Because that's the high to look out for. Why? Because that's where the serious and that's where that final expansion came from. Pretty much. There we go. If the dollar comes down, this is gonna benefit gold here. So when a lot of people are in shorts, dollar is definitely gonna come down. That's definitely gonna benefit the people that are trading against it. We can also look at the retail sentiment here. So I think you have my FX book here, right? I'm not sure if the Forex pairs are only there or gold is also there. I'm not sure. But let me see. Is it only Forex? No, it's not Forex only. Look at that. 65% right now is short. 65% of retail. All the current positions opened. Alright, connected to my FX book. Are short. Right? 20,545 positions. So a lot of data. Against 35% long. Interesting. Interesting data to take consideration when looking and taking a trade on gold. Okay. Because if you are constantly on the side of that 65%, then who's making the money? Who's really making the money here? Right? That's what I would think. Just an idea, a suggestion here. Okay, euro, wait for that lower low for the dollar there. That's actually the low that you really want to see. Otherwise, the dollar can just easily pull back, come back into that zone and continue its journey to the upside. So wait for the dollar there to break. Coming down, tapping to the zone, and maybe continuation to the upside could easily happen, right? So you want to break that low. That's my suggestion right here. Break that low, break that high. And we'll have a long way to go from there, by the way. Look at that. Long way to go. Okay? If we decide to flip here, we might be able to catch a fantastic trade from there. If you want to take the risk, it's up to you. But I think that's the best way to do it. Hello Lorenzo, just woke up from my night shift. Good to be back again on the stream. Let's crush this week. Yes. DS, my man. Amazing. Mission 0 to Hero. I like that name. Very, very nice. I was about to take a short on gold, but you said it's not a good setup, so I didn't take it. Thank you. No problem, brother. Bro, why are you not live on the crypto? Yeah, I mean, I've been moving. I've been creating the course. We're gonna launch the V3. Many things on my plate at the moment. But Friday, we will be live. Today, Forex tomorrow. CPI. Live trading CPI tomorrow. Thursday, initial jobless claims. Live trading that. Friday, crypto. Bronson, hey Lorenzo, hope you're well. I'm doing good. Thank you, friend. Hope you're doing well as well. Does the correlation between the pair and the index have to be on the same time frame, or can the break also happen on another time frame? No, it doesn't have to be on the same time frame. On the other hand, it should not be too far off either. Look at the candle structures. Candle structures will tell you a lot here. So if it's a 3 or 4 minute, or if it's a 3 minute against the 4 minute or 5 minute, who cares? You're right, it's about the structure that clearly identifies on your end, you know, the higher highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, right? Or higher lows. That's what the most important. With gold, I'm planning to buy gold, but by the way, too much liquidity to the upside will do it once the trend line is broken. Probably will form more liquidity once it reaches down. I agree. And we're probably going to look for shorts on gold if it's even higher. So if you go higher, I rather short gold from here. If we really go up right now, okay, I rather short gold from roughly this zone right there. Somewhat in that range. It depends where we at. I think somewhat in that level. Yeah. Somewhat a little bit higher even. So a little bit towards that zone. 15 minute. I would short gold from. And this is what we did with the Nasdaq. Remember, massive trade. Okay. Same concept right now. Bunch of liquidity below. I would short from 2037. I might be placing a limit order there. If you decide to come up here. Why? So much liquidity below. Number one. If you decide to really come up, then that's definitely something I'm looking for. You know, coming into that zone And then boom. CPI, boom. You know what I mean? Spiking up. Tapping into that zone, getting triggered. Boom, taking out the lows. Like we did with Nasdaq. I like it. That's why news is so good and liquidity around news is so amazing as well. For now, a EUR/USD. Waiting for lower low, waiting for higher high. Set up long. Jonathan says, all quiet, brother. BTC is holding the support or is it going down? I think it's going to go down. We'll find out, but I do believe that that we are coming to at least 25,000. Based on what I currently see. But you never know. Tether dominance is looking stronger. Starting to increase in strength. Flawless says, tomorrow will be an interesting day. That's my idea as well. Yes. That's definitely where I would like to short from if we do decide to come up here with gold. Definitely. 2037. Write it down. Write it down. And let's see what happens tomorrow. I would enter like a little bit lower. You know, something like there. I would stop loss for sure a little bit higher. I'm not going to place above that zone. You never know. And I would then target the lows right here. Something like that. I just don't believe they're going to leave that liquidity behind. Forex retail traders forget that there are only 5.5% of the entire Forex market. Large institutions are getting the largest slice of the pie. It's an enormous pie, so retail can make money too. Absolutely. I mean, you know, somebody has to lose, right? Somebody has to lose. You don't have to focus on what the winners do. You should focus on what the losers do and do the opposite. It's much easier. We call this exploitive behavior. Ron, I'm planning to sell gold as well from that zone, but don't you think there is an imbalance above it? Sorting from above seems safe. I agree with you mean, but with that amount of liquidity below, I highly, or I would lovely to take that risk. No problem. In the end, it's a risky, you know, you have to take risk regardless sometimes. So these are the type of trades that I look for personally, to take the risk. You know, Nasdaq did exactly that eventually. But we're not going to be always right. Obviously. But if you don't take out the lows here, then I'm like, okay, you're just going to leave all these beautiful, you know, positions behind there. All these like sell stops and sell side liquidity. You're going to leave this behind? No. No. We're going to take it out first. Hello Lorenzo, do chalk in lower time frame have strength? I mean, it's higher chalk more powerful. Well, actually, there is some sort of truth to that. That the stronger the break, the change of character, the better it is, and that's where that expansion comes into play that we talked about. right? That's exactly where this came into play here. Because, yeah, 100%. We saw that massive change of character, right? This is the change of character right here. It's actually internally here. Okay. Okay, the VIX is coming up. That's important. We just got a notification. Right there. And after also swiping that final liquidity there, I was like, boom, that's the jackpot. Jackpot, okay? So liquidity swipe, immediate massive expansion to the downside, Euro index in a massive weekly area of resistance, dollar 8-hour area of the month, coming back up, then building liquidity to the downside while reaching that zone. I mean, come on. That's a wet dream right there. Okay. Waiting for that lower low and that higher high. And I think we will be aligning here. That's why we're facing already that resistance as well. Which is, you know, we kind of expected that. Okay, volatility index is breaking up here. Look at that. That was the zone that we were looking for. Nasdaq, not really moving, but I think the S&P 500 is. Okay, the dollar is coming down, that's why. Okay, dollar is coming down. So, of course, this is not benefiting then the indices as well. If the dollar comes up and the VIX comes up, boom. That's like the perfect, that's the sweet spot right there. Dollar down, okay? Sorry, dollar up. Volatility index up. And gold down. No, sorry. And gold up. Stock market down. Didn't close above it yet, so not interesting for now. Waiting for the USD. That's probably going to be our trade for today. Based on just how I see it's right now, it's kind of moving at the moment. Jonathan says this gold move up has been done with significantly less volume than the last 9 days. Yes, I think that that could be correct. That could definitely be correct here. Because there is so much liquidity behind here. It's not really impressive right now. Funny thing is that we came back to the point of control of that range. You see that? We tapped into it flawlessly right there. We expanded, we came back up, and boom. We bounced from it. That's why I was like, okay, definitely looking for sells below this zone. If you break it, definitely looking for sells here. Right now we're facing resistance from the value area high. Look at that. Perfectly as well. You see that? Super clean. Volume. Also in this case, not just the time volume, but volume in general, like that, can be extremely beneficial. Are we looking to short the euro? I'm actually looking for a short-term long. If we break these lows and we're breaking these highs here. Might see this this happening here when the dollar is decides to come down here, because it happened around the New York Stock Exchange open. We have been tapping into that initial range. If you told the Fibonacci from low to high. We got rejected by the equilibrium before. Now we are, and I need to look on the 15 minute. Yeah, I need to look on the 15 minute too. Getting rejected right there. Look at that. How clean is that? Waiting for that rejection, waiting for the break below that last low. He created a lower low. Super important. So yeah, we're coming closer. Let's go. I saw something crazy on Twitter, man. Man, I don't know what's happening with Twitter right now, guys. Do you guys have the same thing? I'm starting to see all these crazy videos right now. I have no idea what's going on here. Like all these weird videos.
This! Oh my god! There's a bird in my car. Looking for perfect.
This, like all these weird pages. I don't follow them. Yet I have them.
Why is there a Tesla here? Bro, there's an electric car.
Do they not understand? Do they not understand? It's electric. They can't put petrol in it.
Look, you've got an electric car, mate.
That's how you can tell that it's a rental. Do they not actually understand that it's electric? They don't take petrol.
Mate, what's she honestly doing?
It's
Mate,
Tesla.
I reckon that you should go out and try help her. Go.
20 million views. Damn.
Fair play, to be fair. Look, all these cars are waiting.
Anyways, I don't know. All these channels are suddenly popping up on my you know, feed. I've never had this before. I always saw informational stuff beforehand. It's getting a little bit. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, last one. Oh. 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 What? Wow, that was from 0 to 100 real quick here. I think we should stick with trading. What do you guys think? Damn. It's out of context, indeed. Anyways. Guys, we're gonna have a giveaway very soon here. 361 likes. We're getting there. On Twitter. Just so you know. Yeah, waiting for that higher high, lower low. We probably will take a long position from there. If the volume is good. And if we see some significance right there on our trade here. For gold. Yeah, a lot of people wanted to go short. You know, we didn't want to recommend you that at the moment. At the same time, I'm also not really into longs right now for gold either, when there is so much liquidity below. Okay? So it's like for me, either we come up and I'm looking for shorts from there, taking it down, or we break the low here. One of those setups for gold. For the S&P right now, nothing spectacular. The VIX is still getting rejected here. Waiting for a closure first of all before even looking at it. And the euro is indeed looking the most clean. I mean, in regards to the cleanest price action, the euro is looking the best right now. The euro against US dollar is looking the most interesting. The euro against the yen, maybe. What's going on there? Let's see what the yen is doing as well here. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, we have that rejection. Yeah, it's not looking particularly strong. We're building a little bit of liquidity below, above here. Yeah, we're overall just coming down still. We're still coming down. Okay, let's see if we can break that low. Keep a close eye on this one as well. We might see new lows getting created. Because of the euro itself, of course. We know that the yen is now pushing up a little bit. We're building up a little bit of liquidity here now. You know, right here. So let's see how the euro and Japanese yen responds to that. When breaking this low here. Let me set an alert. There we go. Lorenzo, what is the smallest possible account size to start with in order to make good money? Yeah, I mean, what is good money for you, my man? Let me ask you another question right now. What is good money for you? Because for me, good money is like, you know, maybe completely different than what good money is for you. So, $7,000 a month. 50k. 50 to 100k. 50k minimum. If you could please check Bitcoin, I would appreciate it. We can do it. We can do it, yeah. We can do that. We can do that. We can check it about it. It's important. It's indeed very interesting right now. What's happening? And there is more and more interest right now in Bitcoin. I see that a lot of people are actually interested in trading it now because they see the potential here. Not particularly investing purposes and stuff. That might take a while. But trading is it's quite predictable lately. So that's the beautiful thing about it. I will check it in a second here. Okay, we will do probably our giveaway first. We'll check some Bitcoin and then we'll move back into the charts here. But I think that Bitcoin will come down. If you want to know. We'll go over it in a second. Man. Okay, one more. I used this before. I used that gel before. It's the most... It's like cement. Oh, no. Sorry guys, but this is no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Volatility index is coming up here. It's getting wild with the stock market right now. Look at that. Okay. Look at what's happening right now. We came down. We came up. We came down. We came up. What's happening next here? All right. Look at that massive reaction. Same for the Nasdaq. US 30 right now. You're getting rejected right there as well. Okay, we're starting to get somewhere, but again, the price actually, look at that here. Like creating, yeah, pretty much wicking everyone out of their positions, and then waiting for the real move here. The only thing that I would suggest to wait for is still the same thing, and that's a higher high for the volatility index here, and create an actual body closure above that level. 1960 there, somewhere above that zone. Body closure. Well, we will get then somewhere, okay? Because then I think that we can make a move to the upside. Like this, beautiful accumulation, then the expansion, pushing price further down of the indices right here. Especially if the dollar decides right now to, of course, hold there. Then it gets very, very interesting. Is sound good, right? Let me know if the sound is good. I tried to improve it a little bit. There were some issues indeed beforehand, but I hope it's good now. If you didn't long the US dollar Canadian dollar yet, you still have time. Okay, well, let's see. Dollar right now is holding it at low. Okay, let's look at it. Dollar Canadian dollar. Okay, what are you looking for specifically? Let's look on the daily. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is like a swing position here, potentially. I like it a lot here. I like that we bounced already a couple times from its zone. What I also like is if you go back to the 8-hour chart, you come back down, you zoom back out here. Let me send the 3-hour chart here as well. Yeah, we're actually having just a rejection from this initial zone behind it already. It's not there. It's right in this direction right there. It comes from this area. Why? Because that created that massive higher high. So that's the zone that created that high. So if you look at it from that perspective and you come back, it's another zone that is important. Then internally, yeah, we have that zone right there. So let me highlight this one a little bit more. Just got a message from the Euro Japanese yen, but we're gonna get there in a second. So we came down, we started to build liquidity, we took it out. We are now at resistance right here. One more move to the downside and I'm interested in potential longs here. $133.624, something in that level. Okay. Euro Japanese yen is breaking it low, okay? Higher high, lower low. The yen is recovering. Is that correct? Yes, the yen broke out of the liquidity which was getting built there. We saw that happening right there. We're right now seeing that we are coming into that into this zone, facing resistance right here. Not a big fan of the Euro Japanese yen now again. It's gonna fool a lot of people here, I think. So that's the low internally. But if you look on the lower time frame already, then we also bounced from this initial area of demand here, and the Japanese yen right now is testing that high here. So wait patiently and see from there. Euro Australian dollar, bro, you will love it. Okay. I hope so, bro. Otherwise, no giveaway. Let's see. I hope you're right. Let's see what we have. Okay. 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 Yeah, all right. Yen, rejection right there, right? Euro against yen? Okay, we need to get back to the euro against yen very, very soon. No, I like it, man. I like it indeed. It's starting to look pretty decent. You came down, you created a higher high, now coming back down here. Wait for a new zone to be reached. But most importantly, wait for the Australian dollar to give you more clarity as well in regards to the actual index itself. Yeah, that's not looking good right now. We have been breaking. We got rejected right there again. Yeah, I'm setting an alert there as well. Yeah, you might see indeed some potential for the Euro Australian dollar. I do agree with you. Euro Japanese yen is right now in that zone. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna add the new setup to our watch list right now. And add the euro against the yen here. So it's not only the euro against the dollar. It is also the euro against the yen right now that's added towards that particular zone. Or sorry, there is a particular zone that I like here, the euro against the yen, that will be added to our watch list right now. Lorenzo, have you ever tried the E-mini futures with your method of trading? Yes. I would love to trade more futures as well later. On the stream as well. Still trading the Forex pairs, but on futures, for example. I do like that. I do like that idea. Yes, your Japanese has indeed been sliding down, correct? Completely true. However, We might see pullback coming very, very soon here. Yes, absolutely. If we break this level, we might see us, you know, longing there if the yen indeed decide to come down here. So I'm gonna add this one to the list right now, and I'm gonna put the yen in there as well, the yen basket, and you know, just wait and see for these setups to play out, and that's it. Not too much, you know, looking around anymore. It is time for us to stick with what we got and to execute from there. We know what the situation with gold is. You're easy about the pump? Yes, well, we have a close eye on it. Waiting right now. Are you looking for longs on the EJ? Yes, if you break that high, potentially, if the yen decides to come down here. Because the yen has been creating or has created a lower low here. Okay, so I want to see a new lower low getting created. This is going to push the price of the Euro Japanese yen up here. We have seen that already a major trend line was created, established right now here. From this perspective, I'm not sure if you can see it. Let me highlight this a little bit more. Breaking above that high, closing above it. The Japanese yen being creating a lower low. The Japanese yen basket creating a lower low. We might be having our trade from there. For how long we can take it, I'm not sure. But I do see the potential. Especially with some nice volume. That would be great. What is the average profit target you can make on a $200,000 account? Well, between whatever, like, you know, I'm ranging between 5 and 20% a month. Sometimes it's 5, sometimes it's 20. It's like, it really varies. It depends how much I risk. And it depends, you know, on the market condition, the market sentiment, how I feel about it. Because there are definitely different stages in the market every single month right now. And especially right now, you have to be very picky in these market conditions. Anyone that tells you that these are normal market conditions has not been trading for that long, probably, or not have been through many cycles beforehand. Because these are definitely not normal market conditions where we're in right now. We'll be live tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow we'll be trading the CPI live as well. Hopefully we can take a gold trade. We can take this limit order for gold tomorrow. That would be perfect. We just place a limit order and we wait. We wait for it to come up, to get triggered, and then immediately reverse down. That's what we're gonna do. So if you want to see me live, you know, doing that, then, you know, be there tomorrow. Okay, where's the volume? Where is the volume, ladies and gentlemen? We have almost 500 likes. 416 likes. We need like 100 likes more. 2 giveaways. $50, $50 every single stream. 50-50, yes. Looks like gold has broken structure on a 15-minute. Okay. No. Yeah, well, yeah, we did before, but right now we are ranging. You know. So yeah, we're ranging. So like going long here is not smart. Why? Liquidity below. Going short there was not smart because of that higher high that we created. Right here, higher high, right? Higher low. Well, continuation here. Also, if you draw the fixed range volume profile, that's the point of control. You never want to short above the point of control in a range like this. So either we break it and we can find us a trade opportunity, or we wait to come back up a little bit higher. Because I know they're not going to leave that liquidity behind. Eventually. If it gets stopped out, okay, higher. Try again. Something in that, that's something I'm looking for. You know, something in that manner. So if it's tomorrow, I will place a limit order tomorrow and we'll see what happens. I mean, you can get stopped out in, you know, with the CPI, you can get stopped out in seconds. Or you get triggered and boom, monster trade. Especially with limit orders. I realize that limit orders are actually very, very beneficial in news, when trading news. It removes a lot of like speculation, you know, a lot of manipulation already from your initial setup. Make sure you have a good broker, so you get actually wicked in. What do you think about GJ? Yeah, right now, if you see the yen coming down here, then the euro, Japanese yen, or GJ will be both interesting pairs to trade. I would say though that I like the EJ now more at the moment. I mean, you see this beautiful reaction, that's fine. Yeah, keep a close eye on it, but no, I'm more into the euro right now at the moment. Euro USD long, and potentially a euro Japanese yen long here. Look at the yen right now. Look at the yen. We're seeing the rejection here. That's good. That's what I want to see. Exactly what I want to see. I want to tap into the zone, get rejected, come down. From there, the euro against the yen. I want to see it breaking out of that initial, out of that whole zone. It's not gonna be easy, but when it does, it's looking good, looking decent here. Euro USD, it's pretty similar. You know, dollar breaking lows, euro breaking highs. Looking for something in that manner. We're seeing a lot of liquidity built up there. I might book some more profits as well if that happens here. A little bit. Like another 20% or something. 20-30% maybe. And leave the rest running. Then we took out around $2,000 roughly out of this trade, and then we'll see what happens with the rest here. Especially if the like as long as gold, that's my main idea. As long as gold has been taken out yet, I'm still thinking that the dollar can move up here to potentially help us a little bit out with gold right there eventually taking out, and then we'll see from there. It's gonna be very interesting tomorrow with the CPI though. It can happen. It can, you know, a lot of people can get baited into one direction here. Really hard to figure out right now. I know that 65% of retail is short on gold. That's what we know here. Okay. You know what the other thing is? 74% at this particular moment, guys, and this is pretty nuts. 74% of all the people are all retail traders right now are long on the eurjpy. %32% of traders are currently trading the USD. We're talking about 70,000 positions right there. 74%. Okay. So maybe my short is not that bad actually after all. Right there. Okay. Maybe it's not that bad after all. Well, look at it. That's why I'm not going to close my short completely. What I'm going to do is I'm going to close it partially again and take some extra profits right now or very soon. And we might take a little long trade against it. Where to watch the table? My FX book /sentiment. Community /community. You will find it. Just type it on Google, my FX book sentiment. You'll find it. I'm gonna get a drink, guys. Be right back. All right, we're coming closer. We are coming closer. Waiting for that lower low, waiting for that higher high. Ka-chang, ka-chang. We have a position then. By the way, my pool is almost finished in our new house. I'm very excited about that. Almost able to swim here. Man, the amount of work also that goes into a pool and you know, setting up the pool and fixing a pool. It is absolutely incredible. I never recommend it. EU short is a good idea. US CPI is stagnant, real inflation numbers are higher, and only 6% Fed rate will help. In doing so, the bond market was affected heavily. It will turn. So let me show you something about that. Indeed, a very good point. Wanted to show you guys this already earlier. I don't know why I didn't do that before. But if you talk about the CPI tomorrow here, let's go a little bit over the details because this is important for us. Yes, I am willing to short gold. That's for sure. But tomorrow, when you look at the data itself here, the CPI, and let's talk about the year over year first then. Okay. The expectation is 5%. Okay. 5% inflation. We all know that's of course not completely legit. All right, but let's assume it's true. Okay, 5% inflation. The previous data was also 5%, so no improvement, 0. That's not good. All right, that is not good, especially not if your goal is to get it down to 2%. If you're struggling already at 5, yeah, then you know, not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good here. So yes, that is number one. The year over year, then we have the month over month, and the quarter over quarter is, in my opinion, I think it was around 5.6% or something like that. If I'm correct, I need to make sure I'm correct here. But anyways, same concept, same thing. It's not looking good here. Then later this week we have the initial jobless claims. You know, this is also something that we want to always pay very close attention towards too, and I think this is also going to give us a lot of volume. Like at least we're going to react stronger to that move. What the actual jobless claims will be here. Okay, this Thursday, same as of course last week. Every single week, by the way. But you know, it's increasing rapidly. Okay, we started at some point at 228,000. The expectation right now is 245,000. All right, a month later. So all the signs are there. We're slowly but steadily getting there. Our climax will be next month. All right. The debt ceiling. Are we going to increase it? Yes or no? If it's true, if it's yes, then we might be able to see a massive turnaround for the market again. Green Beetle says, used to have an in-ground pool, always something broken or needing attention. Tell me about it. Dollar wants to come down here. The yen itself, rejection here, or any resistance right now. It's another one. We're not there yet for that. We are coming here with the euro. Look at 30-minute. Bounce. 5-minute. Not there yet. GU. No, I do like euro the most at the moment. And another one I like is, but that's not for now, but for later. Dollar Swiss franc. It's another one I found interesting as well here. Now USD is the closest to what we're seeing here right now. I heard you play good chess. What website do you use? I've been looking for a challenge opponent. Yeah, invite me on Discord. Send me a message on Discord and we'll get something sorted for that. I need a challenge. I need a challenge as well. Classical though, alright? We can take our time. I think a lot of newer retail traders put way too much thought process into a system what is designed to manipulate rather than focusing on the actual PA. Well said. Well said, my man. Man, guys, sorry, but where's the volume? Okay. Volume is important though. No offense, but we need some volume here. I think you guys agree? Okay. Tomorrow we'll gamble CPI. What's your prediction? Short gold. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be live today with gold. I'm gonna be live with gold. You see, I'm gonna place a limit order. Not a stop order, a limit order. And yeah, who knows? That would be amazing. Recording it live on stream, crushing it. That would be absolutely fantastic. Let's see what will happen tomorrow. But I'm definitely gonna place a limit order for gold here. Whatever happens, happens. You know? Popcorn, waiting, seeing what's going on there. After that, we can of course trade it normal again. We can just trade regular the regular news or the aftermath of the news. It's usually better. But no, I want to trade gold as well. We should do a limitless trade chess competition. That would be amazing. I agree. That would be really, really nice. No cheating. Absolutely, absolutely. Poker as well. We don't have to do it for money, but you know, for fun. So funny, man. I was playing poker this Sunday, last Sunday. And there was a guy. And this guy, he was constantly trying to bluff me. And you only have to do two things. You tell him, you look at him and you say, first of all, he has an amazing tell. And his tell is that he always picks up his glass and he drinks twice. I know he's bluffing or he's not completely sure about his hand as well. Yeah. Then the only thing I have to ask him is, you know, are you going to show me the cards when I fold? And if he says yes, I call instantly. So yeah. Crush that guy. Another guy tried to bluff me at king high. I called with ace high. Okay. Same thing. People that are playing poker understand what I'm talking about right now. Big pot, by the way. I'm not that easy. Again, same thing as in trading. I'm looking for exploitative behavior. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm not only, you know, playing based on mathematics and everything like that. I'm looking in your eyes and I'm trying to figure out what you have. And I'm playing the mental game with you. Which is sometimes even harder, especially if you're, you know, a little bit intimidating, you know, whatever. 6'3", you know. Okay, we're seeing the dollar right now still like literally doing nothing. We're still bouncing from the zone, guys. There is just not much happening at the moment here. On any chart I'm looking at right now, to be honest. Okay, we're ranging. So if you're not seeing the right setup here right now, we're not gonna force a trade here. I think you guys understand that. You know, if the market is like that, of course we understand why it's happening. The CPI is tomorrow. So it seems like we're building the liquidity necessary for tomorrow here. Hey Lorenzo, what's the name of the music track of Limitless YouTube intro? It's not on YouTube. It's our own, it's our licensed song. Will the next release affect gold negatively? I hope so. I think so. I hope so. I think that we're definitely going to take out the liquidity that's built below. I'm definitely looking at the liquidity built up because I do believe that this is where, you know, we're going to find the biggest opportunity here. Taking out the lows of this particular zone here. But usually what tends to happen is that, you know, there are two things that can happen. Either you're going to come down straight away and we'll miss out on our trade. Or we shoot up. Or we shoot up a little bit more towards the zone. I'm going to place 2 limit orders. So not only here, I'm going to place 1 more there. I'm going to divide my risk. And it comes up, it shoots up, and then it comes down to take out the liquidity from there. That's what I'm looking for. So that's how I'm going to trade tomorrow the CPI. I'm going to place 2 limit orders and we're going to wait and see what happens from there. If the liquidity, this is important, if the liquidity here, that's why I'm not placing a limit order right now, has not been taken out yet, below. Because if it is, then there is, in my opinion, not particular another reason. Like, this is a beautiful amount of clean liquidity that is there to be taken out. Hopefully, you know, at some point right here, okay? So that's why. I see a lot of potential in gold. Tomorrow during the CPI, I think that we're gonna potentially come and take this out here. That will be the ideal case scenario. Coming down, just like that, you know, bouncing, hopefully coming up, shooting up towards one of our zones, either here or there, and then coming back down, taking out the lows right there. So I'm placing 2 limit orders there. If one gets triggered, fantastic. If it gets stopped out and the other one hits, even better. If both of them get stopped out, it is what it is. I'm not going to risk more than 1%. So yeah, that's that. With the euro, so same for the dollar. The volume is extremely low here. Any other setups you guys are looking at right now? For now, I can keep my euro short open 100%. There's nothing happening. Let me know if there are any other setups you guys are looking at for now that potentially actually can play out here, so we can trade it together, if it makes sense, of course. What if the news takes the liquidity? Will you wait for the price to reach back to your zone? Well, then I will be extremely careful. Then I will probably close my position. Because the goal is to get into our position before the liquidity is taken. I can do trading 2 minutes before and 2 minutes after news. Okay. Yeah, in that case, my suggestion is to wait regardless. Or just, you know, set your limit order and don't risk that much. You know, you don't have to risk a tremendous amount here. With news, you can make a significant amount of money already. You know, when the price moves very aggressively, easy money. But you're never really 100% sure what's going to happen. So the game that you can play is playing it on the liquidity, because the liquidity is going to provide you with, you know, potentially the necessary, you know, confidence during news events. Especially when liquidity is built up and is divided over, let's say 4, 5, 6 or whatever other pairs as well. What do you think about GJ? Yeah, we've been looking at GJ here. I'm liking it. However, the volume is not there yet. Same as the yen right now at the moment. However, I do see more downside potential here for the yen. So I do see that the yen itself, the yen basket could come back down a little bit. Maybe it doesn't seem for it like right now, but I think that we are still not completely there yet. We are actually also preparing for the massive expansion here. We're gonna see a breakout happening very, very soon. And we will find out here. The other one is the volatility index, which we came above here, but we came back down again. So we're still in that range. I do believe, guys, right now at the moment that everything is just preparing for tomorrow here. I really do believe so. Unless you guys see something right now that we can focus on, that we can take together. I think that tomorrow will be our day. Andrew says Canadian or Japanese yen double top ABC correction. Okay, that could be interesting. Let's have a look at that one then. Well, you see definitely that rejection point there, yeah, I agree. Yeah. Right there. I mean, yeah, you're making a very, very good point. A good point here. However, the yen is not there yet at the moment. But I like what you're seeing. I like what you're seeing, and I'm gonna definitely put it in my watch list right now and keep a close eye on it. So let me highlight this right here. Thank you. Another one. GU long. Yeah, GU has been reacting better. We're coming now back towards these particular highs. And the problem with these highs is that these highs created, of course, these particular lows, took out these lows right here. Now coming back down significantly right there. So yeah, wait for that reaction here. Wait for the dollar. Dollar is now, it seems that the dollar wants to definitely come down and push down here a little bit. But the British pound is looking decent here indeed. So definitely. Andrew says you're welcome. I'm here to share my knowledge as well. Thank you, man. Akash says eurjpy. No, British pound is way much stronger right now at the moment. There was something about the British pound news here that I need to show you real quick. What was that again? Let me see. It has to do with the dollar inflation data, actually. Banks turn bullish. There was something about that. There we go. Banks turn bullish on sterling as it trades close to 1-year high against the dollar. Analysts expect further strength as UK economy performs better than expected. Investment banks are turning more bullish on sterling as it trades close to a 1-year high against the dollar and a 5-month high against the euro, on the expectation that the UK economy is performing better than many had feared. The pound was trading at 1.2618 on Tuesday. Blah, blah, blah. Analysts believe that conditions are in place for the pound's recovery to continue after rising on a host of stronger than expected gross domestic product. All right, GDP better than expected growth. This is important. Manufacturing and jobs data this year, as well as a fall in the price of natural gas and broad weakness in the dollar. We are now taking an outright constructive stance, says Goldman Sachs in a research note, expecting the pound to strengthen against other currencies, including the euro. Many traders who have been betting against the pound around the start of the year, amid forecasts of a deep recession, have been closing out their bets in recent weeks. Very, very interesting. Okay. EURjpy, yeah, obviously is now in a major down period. The euro is of course weaker than most of them. We saw that already on the technical standpoint here. We did not even have to look at, let's say, a fundamental standpoint. Just a technical standpoint was enough for us to see what's going on there. The euro British pound was there already. Massive rejection point. We came back down 4 hour, back into that zone. Let's see in the 2 hour here. There we go. Coming back into this area. In my opinion, it's simply looking for the continuation. Same for the euro. The euro has a long way to go here. Okay. Rejection right there. Let's go to the 15-minute chart. Yeah, 1 hour. Yeah, have a look at the pullback, wait for pullback, and look for the continuation from there. US dollar Swiss franc. All right, let me check it out. Yeah, you want to break this low. It's starting to come. It's starting to get there. The only thing is, guys, I'm just not a current big fan of the dollar right now in the moment. I'm sorry, of the volume in the market. Do you guys agree? Let me know. Because let's say you enter a trade and there's not enough volume, you will stagnate into your position, or you can easily get manipulated into the other direction as well here. Fake out, take out the high to then come back down again. So we don't want to we do not want to take that risk at this particular one. That's my suggestion to you here. Because what you want to do, and especially with the way we look at the market here, like looking for a breakout, you want to immediately catch up and boom, continue its journey. You don't want to start to come down, start to range again. You know what I mean? So the volume is absolutely a must-have in order for us to improve from there. 480 likes though, so let's do a giveaway right now. If you guys are ready, 20 more likes and we do a giveaway straight away. The yen is still there. The euro against yen is still in the picture right there. We're still waiting for that higher high. Gold is coming down at the moment, so it's getting interesting. It's getting interesting, but again, wait for that low. 2021.624. That's the low I want to break. Euro index is super weak, exactly. Euro index is super weak. But if the dollar decides to turn, usually it benefits the euro a little bit more. Why 56% or roughly is roundabout measured against the euro. So there's usually a strong negative correlation there. Do you think the strategy could work on A's in session? Yeah, well, sometimes A's in sessions provide you with a lot of volume as well lately. So it could be. Could definitely be the case, yeah. Let's go. Dollar reverse at 101.630. Let's see. Yeah, the dollar is stagnating right now. It's nothing is happening right there. Okay. Let me right now do what we have to do here, and that is do a giveaway with you guys. I'm gonna give away 50 bucks, you know, to the winner. Always nice to give something away every stream. Let's go. Okay, there we go. If you want to join the giveaway right now, okay, 50 bucks cash. Then go to my Twitter. You know, reply to the poll, place a comment, you know, do the poll. And we're gonna pick a winner right here. Okay, we're gonna then look at the volume. Dre says, so your strategy needs a lot of volume for it to work then, or be more possible to happen? In general, it's more beneficial. It's more safer for sure. It gives you a higher, for sure, a higher rate of return, right? Definitely. Because what we do is we tend to take advantage of the volume, and we also take advantage of the, you know, of the deal. So let's say it breaks the high. We get into that zone, it breaks the high. You know, we can secure ourselves quite quickly because the volume is there. And we can come up here. Okay? We can manage our trade better. That's the key difference here between that and, you know. If you trade SMC, it's a completely different story. Okay, SMC is SMC. You know, like what we did here, for example. Just entering from an area of supply is a different story. We can look for setups like that as well, if we see one. However, these setups that I'm looking for usually are not there every single day. Not every day, every single stream for sure. There's not an SMC setup like this that I'm looking for here. My Twitter's in my description. You know, retweet, place a comment, and you know, we're fixing it from there. Should be good from there. Boom. Look at that. Goof Crypto says, dollar index is getting ready for tomorrow's big event. Will be massive. First Ada says, dollar down due to the high bullish bias. Lauren says, thanks for the knowledge bombs. The crypto experience with gold will be fun tomorrow. Yes, we're going to trade gold live. Be there. I'm going to put my limit orders, and that's it. We're going to wait. Popcorn, we're going to wait here. Risking around 1%. Probably going to go up. My view, we're going to go down. Total, 58% says dollar up. 41% says dollar down. We have 55 votes right now. I'm very, very curious to your opinion here. Like 5 minutes, we're gonna give away. We're gonna do the giveaway from there. And also, guys, if you want to join our beautiful community, we're going to improve so many different things. We have so many things already that we're doing right now. We're also right now, this is just something fun to share with you right here. We have the Limitless Lounge. We have members in our Limitless Lounge right here. And once we are done with live streaming here, my suggestion is to head into the Limitless Lounge just to chill, to hang out there. Might be joining. We have our beautiful, proud community member, which I'm very proud of. Gigi in the building as well. She's gonna be there. She's gonna host some setups. Maybe, you know, she can discuss some setups with you guys as well there. GA is also somebody that's already in a community for a long period of time here. Always fun to join the Discord from there. Okay. If the screens are full, which tends to happen all the time, then what you can do is just to ask and say, hey, the screen is full. Can somebody else copy it? And then you will see the screen sharing. You can continue our trading journey there if you still want to trade there. Okay. I'm trying to bring more people together, and this is exactly what they're doing, taking initiative and you know, building something really amazing. So again, link is in the chat. It's pinned as a pinned message right there. Join our Discord. It's fun. It's exciting. We're going to announce a lot of things here. My weekly analysis is coming back from this weekend again. The Manta chart is going to be updated, and I'm going to release a bunch of new things here once the V3 is released, which is going to be in a couple of weeks as well. Plus, of course, if you want to get access to my crypto course for free, then you have to be in Discord regardless, which is going to come out as well. All right, let's do it. Are you guys ready? Let's a couple more minutes. Let's do it. Okay. The yen is stagnating around that zone. I do believe that the yen can at some point move further down a little bit at least. That's what I'm looking for. Gold for tomorrow. Okay, we know what we're doing with gold, guys. We have talked about it. Okay. Need to go to the right one right here. I don't know where it is. What happened? There we go. There we go. Ah, okay. I don't know what happened here. So yeah, potentially shorting gold from there. One more time for tomorrow's CPI. Could be a little bit higher, could be both. Depending on where the price is, and especially if these lows are not taken out yet, okay? Super important that these lows are not getting taken out, because that's the driver, okay? That's why you want to go short for gold right there. That's why I'm looking to short it from some of these levels right here, due to the fact that I want to be targeting the lows right there from that moment. Or either from there, or potentially a little bit higher, either from there. Okay, somewhat in that level right here. That's what I'm looking for tomorrow, for sure. Zoolander, the only community we ever need. Amazing. Can't enter my Twitter, can't log in, don't know why. Okay, tomorrow is probably gonna be Instagram. Ozzy having another run at the lows. Francis says GU. Yes, sir. Euro Canadian dollar long now, Lorenzo, right? Euro Canadian dollar long now. You know what I want to do one time? I want to make one trade a week based on your opinion. On your guys' opinion, completely. The community trade. Okay, I want to see how that goes. Just for fun. No hard feelings. I would love to do that once a week here. Like, you guys can decide, boom, what I'm gonna do, and I'll do it. It has to make a little bit of sense. A little bit, okay? Not too much, though. Just a little bit. And we're gonna find out what the community, you know, truly is able to do here. In terms of their knowledge, their skill set, okay? That's actually interesting. So the euro Canadian dollar is actually very interesting, my man. Thank you for sharing that. Look at that. I look at that clean liquidity getting built up here right now. I do like what you're seeing. This was that last load I put in that high. Important level to take consideration. But if you look on 1 hourly, look at that. I mean, it's almost ready to you know, to getting taken out here. I like what you see. I like what you see a lot. I really, really do like it. Bro, too many cooks spoil the soup. Did you look EU, GU, gold, silver divergence? If your direction and trade setup is formed for extra confirmation. Very brilliant. Gold, silver. Yes, I do look at the divergence sometimes as well. That's a question. Jonathan says buy sheep. I want to see US oil. Go long now on gold. No, not now. No, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it later. Later, maybe this week. You know, let's first do the CPI together, which I'm gonna do myself here. Of course, live with you guys, but I'm gonna execute myself. But maybe on like a Thursday or something. You know, just a trade that you guys decide. That would be funny. 107 votes. 62.6% of you guys say dollar up. 37.4% of you guys say dollar down. That's interesting. And that's, you know why it's so interesting? Because around 75% is right now long on the EURUSD. 75% is long on the EURUSD. 71% is short. Is short on GU. Crazy. Think about it. Look at that. Australian dollar against the US dollar. 67% is short. Okay? While everyone is long on the EURUSD here. That's why I'm short. But I'm willing to maybe look for potential short-term long as well when that setup actually plays out and occurs here. Absolutely. Okay, I'm gonna pick out the link right now. Hope you guys are ready for the giveaway. This is your last chance. A couple more minutes left. Okay. Let's go. Retweets are the most important apparently. Yes, that's the most important. That's how we track it. The Twitter comment picker, I believe. Twitter retweet picker or something like that. Retweet picker. There we go. I think that's the one, or not? Okay, give me 1 second. I'll fix it. What do you need to do? One more time, couple more minutes left. Retweet this one and, you know, place your answer. Like, what do you think will happen with the CPI tomorrow? Dollar up or dollar down? I would love to know what the result will be. The more data, the better it is. Let's go. 78 entries. Let me know when you guys are ready. And then we do it. Raven FX, Chapiza, Madinho, Amir, Sven Miller, Kirui, Fabrice Light. Amazing. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let me set up my song here. Let's see what we have. Let's see, where's the dollar? Where's that song? Our amazing song. Okay. There we go. I'm always out of sync. I'm always out of sync. I don't know why. Okay, the winner is 50 bucks. Easy money. All right, easy money. Bisrat, my man. Congratulations, my friend. Send me a message on Twitter. If you have a crypto wallet, it would be even better. Okay, because I'm a crypto degen. All right. Most of my money is in crypto. All right. Or on a brokerage, firm. So, send me a message, my man. Congratulations. For the other guys, tomorrow, new day, new giveaway, and the CPI. So we're gonna trade the CPI as well. So be there. Gonna be interesting. Yeah, honestly, for now, guys. Honestly, I mean, the market is stagnating. It's just waiting for tomorrow. It is waiting for tomorrow. Hope you guys are ready for it. I'm ready. I'm ready to go for gold potentially here. I am still in a short for the EURUSD. Okay. Significant short here already. We're up in like 20 plus hour right now trade. I'm gonna maybe close my position, of course. During the CPI, I have to see. Maybe I close a little bit more already. Not just leave all these profits on the table, not do anything with it. Okay. That doesn't make that much sense here, okay? For the yen itself, I think that the yen can potentially come back down here. So also have a look at the euro against the Japanese yen here. Because I do believe at some point that we're going to see, at least a short-term bounce for the euro. You see what we're building right now is absolutely crazy. A tremendous amount of liquidity to the upside as well for the euro against the Japanese yen here. I will not be surprised if you see something like this happening here. No joke. So, euro, Japanese yen, I'm going to keep a close eye on it. The only way what you need to do is make sure that you get rejected at the yen basket itself here. Okay? So make sure that you're getting rejected right there. And that you're creating a lower lows and there is more downside potential for the yen itself here. The only way to figure that out is by looking at a lower low. For example, breaking the low and to then make a particular move to the downside. Yeah, then gold, guys, you know it for tomorrow's stream. What I'm going to do here with gold tomorrow. If we do not take out the liquidity below. Only them, okay? And the price is moving up. I'm looking to short from there. If not short from there, if not both. Okay? And I'm trying to take out the lows right here below. Okay? If we shoot up during the news, let's say we start to consolidate here all day. We shoot up during the news, boom. We get triggered and we come down. That's what I want to see. Okay? Gonna place two limits. One here if it gets stopped out, 0.5%. One here, 0.5%. Stop loss above that high. Not too tight, not too broad either. Trying to go for that and take out the lows below that level. That's what I'm looking for tomorrow. Hopefully we can keep that liquidity up here. I really hope so because it will give us a little bit more, entertaining. Better and more beautiful price action is always is never wrong here. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Really enjoyed the stream still. I enjoyed it. Just fun. And a nice session with you guys here. Market is literally not moving. Okay? Not moving at all. Whatsoever. So, yeah, it is what it is, guys. Okay? Tomorrow is going to be a big day, though. You bet the market will move here. Same time. Be back tomorrow. I think the CPI is, to be clear when I'm going to stream tomorrow. What, 8? 8 a.m.? Is that what it is? Let me confirm that. CPI tomorrow, 8:30. Yes, okay, 8. I will be there. Thank you so much. Love all of you guys as always. Was fantastic. Enjoyed it. Okay. I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys right now. Carlos, Ardit, Poncho, Video Guy, Quinton, Cowboy, Ghost FX, Kenzie, Rafael, Lord Blanket. Gozavix. Ricardo, thank you guys so much. See you tomorrow. Ciao, ciao, ciao.